I'm walking around with ice on my nipples, just freaking out because I know it's gonna hurt, but I was like, who cares? I'm gonna do it.
Can't stay tonight. Give me my own space. I need my time. Could you hold it down, or you gon' slide? Even when you trip, I'm still gon' ride. Cause frankly, the night's still young.
What's good, Kid Mafia? It's your girl Toria, back with another video. How y'all doing? I've missed you guys. I've been so busy. I'm literally drowning in my classes right now, so my bad, I've been gone, but I'm back, and I'm back with a quick story time. This one's gonna be interesting. I get a lot of questions from people asking how many piercings do I have, where do I have pierced, and most of all, which one hurt the most, and my favorite, did you get your nipples pierced? How bad did they hurt? I have in total about 23. This includes my ears and my tongue as well. I have a bunch of piercings everywhere. I also have my top and bottom belly button pierced. Okay, so aside from those, there's one piercing in particular people keep asking me about, and that is the nipple piercing. Okay, it is the nipple piercing. I get questions about does it hurt? I get questions about how long you've had it, how did you take care of it, blah blah blah. So I'm gonna give y'all a quick story time on when and where I got it done, and then I'm also gonna give you, my aftercare and how it healed and the pain level and all that juicy stuff, all that juicy tea. Okay, the day that it happened, I remember getting up at around like 10 o'clock because I wanted to do it as soon as I woke up, but the piercing shop that I went to didn't open till 12. So at 12 o'clock I took myself to the piercing shop, and before I went, I was like reading about how I could numb the pain and not feel it and all that. So I was like, okay, everybody's saying put ice on your nipples before you go in. Okay, so I was like, okay, boom, I'm gonna numb my tits before I go in. Can I say tits on YouTube? Okay, whatever. Well, I'm gonna numb my tits before I go in, and we're just gonna see how it goes. Maybe the ice will help. So I go with my homegirl at the time, and she pulls up to the McDonald's. I get the cup, I get the ice, all that jazz, and I'm ready to go. I'm ready to seal the deal. I'm walking around with ice on my nipples, just freaking out because I know it's gonna hurt, but I was like, who cares? I'm gonna do it. It's the last place that I would ever get pierced on my body aside from my ears and my belly button. I'm not getting my cootie cat pierced. That's never happening. Nobody's ever gonna pierce my choach. That is what it is. Me personally, I don't see a reason for those piercings, but with 2 pieces of McDonald's ice on my breast, just walking around. I had to go to a gas station and get cash because the piercing shop didn't take cards. So I had to go get cash. I think it was like $100. I think he did 50 each. I can't remember if it was 80 or 100, but nevertheless, it was up there. So I took out some money real quick at an ATM at a gas station with ice still in my bra, and I'm like, okay, we're about to go, we're about to do it. Went to the piercing shop. The guy told me to take off my top and stand up so he could line it up and all that. And I'm super nervous, you guys. Like, I knew it was gonna hurt. I just didn't know how bad it was gonna hurt because I hear and read stuff online about the pain tolerance for everybody else, but I thought I had a pretty good pain tolerance, so I wasn't too worried because I have a lot of piercings already. But you never get used to anybody shoving a needle through your nipples. You will never get used to that feeling. So boom, he lines me up and he tells me, okay, sit back down in the chair, and he leans the chair back a little bit. He reclines it just a little bit. I wasn't laying fully, on my back, but he had it at like a 45-degree angle. So I'm sitting in the chair and he doesn't use clamps. That was the first thing. Like, I watched a bunch of piercing videos before I go get piercings, and with the nipples, I always see people use clamps, and I hear the clamps hurt more than the actual piercing. Like, I was looking forward to the clamps because I thought, okay, it'll soothe the pain. It's not gonna hurt that bad. You guys, this man had no clamps at all. He literally just grabbed my nipples with his finger, which he did my right boob first, y'all. Like, it hurt. You know what? No, my right one did not hurt at all. Like, he said breathe in. I breathed in. Pew, like a needle in a balloon. He just went through it like a hot knife through butter. He just pierced it, and it really wasn't that bad. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would rate that one maybe a 3 for pain. Like, I'm telling you, the ride was not deep at all, right? So I'm like, okay, bet. You know, that didn't hurt that bad. I'm looking at my homegirl. She's like, yeah, looks good, looks good. I'm like, all right, bet. So then, boom, we go to the left one. I'm like, okay, so this left one should be a breeze. This left one shouldn't be no problem, no sweat. Let's do it, right? Wrong. Absolutely wrong. I lay on my back, and he grabs my left boob. And when I tell y'all, I felt the needle go in and come out, I mean, the pain was so serious. Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, it was like a very firm 11. Like, it hurt. It hurt. There was only one other piercing that I had that hurt more than my nipple piercing, and that was my tongue piercing, right? And my tongue piercing sucked because I couldn't eat anything normal for like 3 days, and you know, I couldn't talk regular either, so I was always freaking out about my tongue piercing. I'll never forget to tell people how bad my tongue piercing hurt. That's a piercing I will never do again. Even if it closed, I will never do it again because it hurt too bad. But this one, my left one, oh my goodness, you guys. My bad, my cat making noises. But my left one, you guys, oh my goodness. Like, I felt that needle go through it. The first feeling is a pinch. And then as he pushes the needle in, it turns into a hot, searing, burning pain. And then after the burning, you feel it tear through the other boob. Like, I had to lay super still. I wasn't holding my homegirl hand or nothing. Like, I had to just eat that pain up with a spoon. And let me tell you guys, it hurt. Okay? Now, of course now they look good. And I barely bled. Like, I bled a little bit. Like, I barely bled, you know? And I had to put a piece of paper towel with napkin over the piercings and stuff to make sure it didn't brush up against anything or it didn't bleed. But the aftercare was pretty good. I'll put it like this: the pain getting them done is one thing, but the aftercare for me was a breeze. Like, even now, I think it's been about 4 or 5 months since I've gotten them done, and I barely noticed their hair. Like, I don't use any special product for them anymore. I noticed that when I did use sea salt and all that, it dried out my skin really bad. So I just follow Letha. If you don't know what Letha means, it stands for leave it the hell alone. And they healed normally. They healed really good. I actually love them. He didn't do them both horizontal. Like, he pierced them at an angle, you know? So I absolutely love them. They're one of the best piercings that I've ever gotten, and I'm glad I did it. But I waited. Like, for years, I would always tell myself, I'm not getting my nipples pierced. I'm not getting my nipples pierced. And then, boom, I ran out of places on my ears to get pierced, so I did my nipples. And they look good, man. I absolutely love them. But the pain, bro, I rate that pain on a scale of 1 to 10 a strong 11. And that's just because of this boob. Like, this one, I didn't even feel this one. I guess it's because my adrenaline was rushing, you know, was pumping, so I didn't feel anything with the right one. But the left one, the left one took me out, y'all. I almost didn't make it. The left one hurt like hell. I was glad when it was over. The piercer that I go to was super reputable. I always get my piercings done for him, so I trusted him to do it. When he didn't use clamps though, that's when I was freaking out. I was like, why the hell don't you have clamps? And I asked him, I was like, excuse me, where are your clamps? And he's like, hey, look up at that wall. And I look at the wall and he's like, I'm a certified piercer, I don't need clamps. I'm like, all right, bro, different strokes for different folks, you guys. I really don't know. He's done every piercing for me, well, most of them, and he's never used clamps like that. So I guess some people can freehand and some people can't, but he's one of the people that can, because I'm in love with the piercing. It healed beautifully. It looks great. But on a scale of 1 to 10, you guys, 11, bro. 11, and it's just because of the left one. Like, I doubt both of them are going to hurt the same, but whichever one you do last is going to hurt. I can say that much. And they're gorgeous. You're going to love them after. And make sure you take care of them, because who wants to walk around with messed up, you know, tits? Can I say tits? Well, I already said tits, so. But yeah, who wants to walk around with messed up tits? Y'all, that was a quick little story time because I've been getting a lot of people asking me about them, so I just wanted to clear the air on them. And yeah, I definitely have more videos to come. Thank you guys for tuning in. I miss you guys so much, but y'all, I work and go to school, you feel me? So I'm gonna have to stop one or the other. I'll either have to end up dropping school or dropping work, and I'm never gonna drop school. So hopefully I can turn YouTube into like my full-time job. I don't have to work at my, other job, but till then, I'm trying my very best to keep myself, relevant on YouTube while maintaining my bills and all that jazz you guys know we have. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate it. I love you guys so much. My subscribers, Ken Mafia, y'all are literally the best, and I can't wait to post more content for you guys. Of course, Kate Up Part 3 is coming, but I'm not dropping her video until I'm done with my classes. And my classes are almost finished. We're coming up to the final exams, so I'm not too stressed out about that. But until then, I'll be dropping in fillers and other things. Kate Up, that's something I have to really make time for. So I'm not dropping her Part 3 till I'm done with my semester, until I can really make time and do a video, get all my facts straight, get all my receipts, and come at you guys. The songs that I use for my YouTube intros are my songs, so I encourage you to check out my SoundCloud. I'll be dropping more music up on there. Hope you guys enjoy it. I love you, Ken Mafia, so much. Thank you guys for tuning in, and I can't wait to talk to you guys soon. Another video is coming. I'm trying to do this every week, at least 2 episodes a week, and I'm doing these episodes on my days off. Like you guys, I'm really trying to get my schedule together. So turn your notifications on. I'll keep you guys posted. If you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and inbox me, you guys. I love talking to you. If you're a subscriber and you've messaged me, you know that I message you back, and I always talk to you guys. So definitely hit me up. I'll be more than happy to talk to you guys, and I love you guys so much. Thank you so much, Kim Mafia. Toria out.